Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Xenoverse playthrough. This is part 40 and we are here on Victory Road still. We've split it into two parts. We've got to what seems like a halfway point as we have found a Porygon Center. We also went ahead, ran on a little bit, and we did find this guy down here who I believe takes us back to the beginning if we do want to. I do not want to. Obviously, our team is nice and healed up and good. We are going to go ahead and continue with Victory Road though. No changes to the team or anything like that, obviously, as we're halfway through Victory Road. Whether we do decide to change things up, make things stronger, anything like that with the team, that will be decided at the Elite Four when I have, really solidified in my mind if this is the team that I want to bring in for the final challenge. And at the moment, to be honest, I do quite like this team, okay? The thing that I find craziest is definitely the fact that we still have this Sharpedo on our team after all this time, when realistically, this was I don't know exactly what episode number we called this Sharpedo in, but it's been here for a while, okay? Shyleon's definitely been here the longest, obviously it's our starter, but Sharpedo's not that far behind, okay? Sharpedo is not that far behind, but either way, for right now, we're gonna go ahead, run along, battle a bunch of trainers. I don't know exactly how much further we have to go. I don't know if this is like a third of the way through, 2/3 of the way through, halfway through. I'd like to believe that we're a nice even halfway through, but there is always the worry that we might not be. So, for right now, we'll just continue with our fingers crossed, I guess. This Heracross really just tried to Swords Dance on me. Nuh-uh. Nope. Nope, that's rude. But while we are in the beginning and we don't have anything too crazy happening, I am going to quickly bring up the fact that yesterday I went ahead and I did another one of those polls, okay? Because I always like seeing the answer, and sometimes I do them and I think to myself, you know, surely I'm not in the minority in what I think on this, right? But I asked what was your least favorite stats condition? And the results did actually surprise me a lot more than I expected. Obviously, I'm talking I've seen about 50 votes, so things might have changed dramatically since then, but from what I've seen, 50% of votes went to sleep, okay? 50% of people don't like sleep the most. And you know what? I kinda get it, okay? Sleep's probably my second least favorite. I hate paralysis the most, okay? Paralysis is in last place. People like paralysis the most? I find that mind-bogglingly crazy. I am so incredibly confused. I don't know why people would take paralysis as the least of all of the evils. Sleep, I get, right? I get people not liking sleep, because at the end of the day, you get put to sleep on turn 1, that's 2 turns guaranteed that you can't do anything. That sucks, right? Freeze, I don't see as too much of a problem just because of how low of a chance it is to get frozen. Poison and burn, I don't really care about too much. Burn, yeah, your physical attack gets, ruined sometimes. That's unfortunate, but only 50% of the time are you with a physical attacker, that's whatever. Paralysis is just always annoying. But maybe my mindset doesn't make sense. You know, maybe to most people paralysis isn't that annoying because you don't get paralyzed every time. If that's the case, then you're all very lucky people, and can I have your RNG, please? I would like to claim it, but I am not going to learn Leaf Storm because that just doesn't seem worth it to me. It's a big, beefy attacking move, sure, but it doesn't really help me. So, we'll go with that. We will, however, go and hit it with a Hyper Voice. We can go and hit this Mimikyu with a Hyper Voice. But I would have thought for sure that the least picked for least favorite, in other words, the favorite, okay? I would have really thought it would have been Poison. I really don't ever see Poison as an issue. Like I said, maybe this has changed by the time that this video comes out, because obviously this is being recorded, a good 12 hours before I usually upload, because if I don't do that, my computer has an absolute fit. If I try and do things quickly, it guarantees that everything breaks. Okay, I don't know how many other people have this tech issue. If I am relaxed and I have no time constraint on anything, everything will go fine, right? I will have no troubles with editing the video. I will have no troubles with uploading. YouTube will be nice that day. Maybe. YouTube has its moments, but, generally everything goes fine. If I try and, get something recorded, 2 hours before I want to upload it, everything goes to shit, okay? It is the worst. I don't know why it does it. but for whatever reason, my computer will crash during rendering like 8 times, you know, things won't upload properly. They'll be like, hey, YouTube's busy at the moment, you don't have enough subscribers. That's not a message that happens, but it feels like it, you know? It really feels like it sometimes. And they'll be like, other people are uploading at the moment, taking longer than expected. And you're like, here we go. But I guarantee, maybe it's just because of the time zones. Maybe when I'm relaxed and I do everything in the middle of the night, no one else is doing anything, and that's why it works out better. That's probably the logical way of thinking things through. But do I care about the logical way? No. No, I don't. I think it's a time constraint thing. Because it really does feel like it. Don't have drought. I even asked... well, no, I kind of demanded. I guess I didn't ask. It's my fault. I should have said please. It's just, that's my fault. That's my fault. If I'd said please to the talk hole, maybe things would have went better. See? Like that. Look. Okay, never mind. I thought we took it out. Okay. Well, that amount of HP bothers me. I know it's gonna bother some other people, but that amount of HP, it really bothers me. Like that. I don't like it. Okay? I don't like it at all. It makes me unhappy to see that, to be honest. It really does. But for right now, where on earth are we going? What if we go around this way? What is happening here? First of all, Sharpedo, you'll burn and everything, so you can go into the back a little bit. We'll put Electroburst in front. Hi? Sorry, you can't get through here. We're carrying out important research. Okay, Xavier. Sorry, you can't get through here. We're carrying out important research. Okay, Axolotl. Okay. Repel, we're off. Sorry, you can't go through here. We're carrying out important research. Okay, Xeno. Alright, well, I guess we're not going that way, whatever that way is. I'm assuming this way will lead me to that TM, if nothing else. My knack for going down side paths, I feel it. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna continue going down side paths. We're also gonna maybe just walk past you. And we're gonna grab this, which is TM68 Giga Impact. Good TM, but also it's not really what I'm after, you know? Giga Impact isn't really gonna fit my team all that well. What is down this way? Another item, because I am good at going the wrong way. But you know what? I'll take the Max Revive. It could be useful. They're definitely helpful to have before you get into, you know, the big boss of the game. Whether the actual 4 Cardinals champion, if there is one, question marks around that one, I don't entirely know. But whether they have, you know, a Xeno boss Pokemon that's going to have multiple health bars, I don't know. So, best to be prepared. Which way do I want to drop down? The left is bigger and more space, so I trust it more. Did I make a mistake? They both led to the exact same place, basically. I don't think it really mattered. But this led to an item. The Destiny Knot, which we are not going to use, because to be honest, the only thing I know about the Destiny Knot, I think 1, it prevents infatuation, and 2, it's for breeding, which I mean, we don't really need. There is an item down there that I have missed, which bothers me slightly. But I'm apparently being forced to come back up here anyway, so I mean, item time, bonus items. I desire all of the items. Hey, give me this. Stardust, was it useful? Not really. I'm looking at a full third floor here. There was no hidden item there. None at all. Okay. I'm not necessarily skipping all of these trainers forever, but at the moment, I don't know exactly how much further we have to go, and I do definitely want to make sure that we complete Victory Road today. That is my aim for the day. So, just in case everything goes wrong, that'll probably be a very long cut if everything starts to go wrong, but my plan is definitely to get through the rest of it. I do think that if we don't get Victory Road done today, then that would be silly, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for the victory. You are... What typing was Wigglytuff now? Did Wigglytuff get changed to Sound? Sound Fairy? Is that what Wigglytuff is now? I've actually forgotten what its type is now. Is it still Normal Fairy, or did it get changed to Sound Fairy? Jigglypuff has to be Sound, it's a singing Pokemon. And Sound, to Dragon. We can't hit it with a Dragon-type move, obviously. I mean, I guess a Poison-type move works well. We go for the Poison-type move. We go for the Poison-type move. This seems like the best option. Because that way, regardless of whether it's a Sound type or a normal type, it's still part Fairy, it's fine. And Bremond, which we can go ahead and hit with a Dragon-type move, because that's good against Sound. Okay, there we go. We're fine. We figured it out. We put all of our 2 brain cells together and rubbed them real hard and figured something out. There we go. And we can outrage you, and you'll get absolutely annihilated, because that's a little bit overkill. Anytime the outrage is super effective, you are absolutely annihilating something. That's generally how it goes. You're almost at the end of your journey. She said the words I wanted to hear. But don't worry, it'll be my pleasure to keep you away from it. Well, that's kind of rude. What if I pushed you off this bridge, huh? What then? You have a Toxapex? Gross. Not only are you stopping me from getting to my journey, you're gonna actually go ahead and do it with a Toxapex? Yucky. Yucky is the word that comes to my mind. Just yucky. I don't like that. Vibrava, we can go ahead and hit not with an Ice Shard like I was thinking immediately for a second there, but I guess we can go ahead and hit it with a Outrage, although I will be locked into Outrage for whatever comes out next. So let's cross our fingers and hope that there is not a Fairy type in the bag. Could also explode on it if I really wanted to assert my dominance, but I don't feel that confident. I don't feel like that's worth it. To be honest, I really shouldn't have taken explosion as an option. That was a really dumb decision on my part. We're never going to click that move. Okay, I think there's going to be a very, very rare time when we click explosion. If it does come into, like, usage, I would be very surprised, and I would find it very funny, but I just don't see myself clicking it. It would have to be like, I get 1 Dragon Dance up, I KO something with Crunch, and then they immediately bring in a Fairy type, but I have no other counter to it for whatever reason, and I don't see that situation happening. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that situation will happen. In which case, dang, that will suck, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Don't be going for any crazy flying type move right now. Did I just get the Shell Bell recovery from my other Pokemon's Volt Switch? Pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I just got the recovery for a move that my Shyleon didn't use. I hate paralysis. I'm just gonna bring it up one more time. I hate paralysis. 1, I'd be outspeeding. 2, turns that you can't use. The only time paralysis is useful, and I will give it this, is catching Pokemon. Then I love paralysis. But actually, in like a competitive battle, especially because there's 100% accurate moves for it, like Nuzzle and Thunderwave. I think Thunderwave's 90 in newer gens, but still, it was 100 for a while. I'm going to treat it as such. This is suspicious. Anyone else feeling suspicious? I'm feeling suspicious. I don't like this. I have a burn heal. I'll burn heal. I'll heal up. I might get to the top of this and there might be absolutely nothing there, and I could have just healed for free, but I am gonna be nice and safe with this, and make sure that I feel somewhat comfortable. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go up the suspicious-looking stairs. Okay, I did not jump at the Max Repel. That is not what just happened. I don't want to talk about it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You just know there's gonna be a battle at the end. There just has to be, doesn't there? Hey, wait for me. Alice, okay. Well, you took no time to cross the victory road. You really are a marvel, Carlos. I've been running like crazy to keep track of you. You're wondering why all this rush, aren't you? Well, it's simple. I came here to challenge you to a battle. She said the thing I didn't want to hear. You see, after what we've been through, I couldn't wait to meet you again and test myself. So, I asked Asta, and you told me you'd be here. You're heading to Mount Zodiac, aren't you? Well, in that case, another battle will only be good for you and your Pokemon, don't you think? If I win, yeah, because XP, but, you know, may the best win. How much stronger have you gotten? That's my real question. Leads with Harrock, which, you know what, that's okay. That's okay. Do you have any Drizzle? No Drizzle. Do we just go for the straight up Fire Blast and try and absolutely annihilate this thing with our choice specs? I think we do. We land it. Are you gone? Yup. Choice specs Fire Blast. That is my nuke move, basically, and I like it. Espeon, I don't want to hurt that. Don't make me. Don't make me do it. Don't make me Phantom Force the nice Espeon. Espeon, asking a question like what would be your favorite evolution also seems like a really nice idea for the polls that I've started to do, but also then I would have to pick 5 evolutions to be in the polls, because you can only add 5 options, and that would leave out someone's favorite evolution, and that would hurt me. So I don't think I can do it. I just don't think I can do it. You know, I would absolutely leave out Glaceon and Leafeon, for example, and they've got to be someone's favorites, but what the heck are you? I thought this was the, like, small crying leaf, but I guess it's its evolved form and I didn't even notice the difference between the names. I'm just gonna Lava Plume, because I'm assuming it's still Sound Grass. We're not gonna find out what it does. I don't need to know what it does. It dies. That's what I need to know. Venusaur, we stay in. We absolutely stay in, we absolutely Lava Plume. You are getting gone. I'm very surprised that she only has level 55s, actually. I thought her levels would be way higher. Trying to learn Explosion. Do we have double Explosion? Do we have Explosion on this and on Honshin? Don't tempt me, game. Don't tempt me. I'm not gonna learn Explosion. Although it's very fitting for the Pokemon, I suppose. And Pikachu, we'll just stay in, and we'll just Lava Plume. Level 57, but you're a Pikachu. So, you know. It was really nice to battle you one last time. That was a very easy battle. Well, I knew it was going to come down to this, but I still wanted to try. Carlos, thank you. It was all because of you I realized I never have to give up. Your energy, your charm, your love for Pokemon, you're the example of a trainer everybody should follow. You're so amazing, and I'm sure you will manage even this situation as you always did. Okay, I like the praise, but what is happening? I'm not gonna die, right? I don't like all this praise. It makes me suspicious. I almost forgot. I know it sounds crazy, but on the way back from the Xenoverse, I found a big surprise in my bag. Oh? Another X specimen of Pikachu. Wait, another? Wait, you mean like yours? Or you mean... Wait, like can that evolve into the Robo Raichu? No, I'm pretty sure someone told me that wasn't available yet. This, however, was different from mine, and I didn't seem to get along with it well, to be honest. I'd want you to have it, as a thank you for all you've done for me. I'm sure you'll take good care of it. I'll nickname it just so I can see what it looks like. Oh, that Pikachu! Oh, okay, I think I've seen that. I swear I've seen that art before. Like, outside of this game? I feel like I've seen that before. Carlos, look, I didn't come here only for this. There's something I've been wanting to tell you. Forget it. I just wanted to wish you all the best for everything. That's all. Is it all? You just okay, alright, well, I gotta go now though. Good luck again. And then, we walked on in to Mount Zodiac. Mount Zodiac, where stars shine in one single constellation. We do be walking in. I assume there's gonna be like some kind of stopping. Hello? I've been walking all over the place, but not even a trace of that ancient idol of water. What is this? Do I go in here? They would add a healing point before I did the challenge, right? Oh, yeah, okay, it's right here. Cool, okay. I can have your Pokemon remember any move they forgot. Are you interested? Is it time to really think things through? I think it's time. Alright, first of all, Shideon, do you have any cool new moves that I don't know about that you have learned since becoming that new form? Moonblast. realistically, none of these are better than the moves that we currently have, so there is no reason to take any of those. Honshin, I think I'm gonna get rid of Explosion on it, just because we're in the big fights now, and I just don't think I'm gonna click it, okay? I really don't. I feel like I'm gonna click Thrash more than I'm gonna click... Am I gonna click Thrash more? Am I? Maybe I have a TM that I can learn, because I don't think I'm going to use either of those a particularly large amount. Can Pyukumuku learn anything? Because Pyukumuku's moveset is yikes. Oh, Pyukumuku, you get the elemental punches! Oh, now the Choice Band might be staying. Oh, now the Choice Band might just stay. Oh, we might have some coverage on this Pyukumuku. We'll absolutely learn Ice Punch, because Ice coverage is just great. Pyukumuku, what other moves can you learn, buddy? What other moves can you learn? None of these really interest me. Mark Punch, I'm pretty fast. I don't think I need Mark Punch. Although it is decent. Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. I feel like I have pretty good fire coverage and electric coverage. I kind of want to keep the bulk up. Nah, we're going to run the Choice Band set. We're just going to go full coverage. Absolutely full coverage. We come in, we bop something, we get out. That is the plan. I am learning straight up just 4 base 75 power punch moves, basically. We do have Iron Fist as our ability, I think, so they are boosted as well. It does just seem worth it. I'm glad that I can remember all of these moves without any, like, downside, essentially. Do we keep Aerial Ace instead of Fire Punch? I already got rid of Aerial Ace. What am I on about? No, we're not going to do that. That'd be stupid. So we will absolutely learn all of the elemental punches. That gives us a nice bit of coverage. Roserade, I think I already looked through moves that you could relearn. I don't think there was anything particularly crazy that I would want to learn. Does have Noise Burst, which could be an option, but also Hyper Voice, plenty strong enough. I don't think we need to worry about anything in there. I feel like that moveset is fine. Electro Burst has a pretty good moveset. It is limited to only fire and electric type moves. So maybe if it can get a different coverage move, it cannot get a different coverage move. Discharge could potentially be useful for the paralysis. But I'm kind of already running Volt Switch, so I kind of want to keep Thunderbolt for a stronger base power move. I think that's fine. And then finally, we have ourselves the Sharpedo, which, to be honest, has been with us for such a long time. Funnily enough, it did try and learn Head Smash again at like level 58 or something, even though it was learned so early on. Clam, Topsy-Turvy, Liquidation is a good move. Don't get me wrong, it's a good move. But Waterfall's kind of better with the flinch chance, I would say. I feel like we keep our moves as is. I feel like we're pretty happy with everything we have. Hi, I would like to be healed up. For sure. I want to make sure that we are absolutely ready to go. Because this, I believe, is about to be our Elite Four. So it is time to make sure that we are prepared. I'm going to do the pretty typical thing that I do and grab just like 30 full heals, 30 revives, and 50 hyper potions. That always... I've never struggled with this many. Realistically, yes, I could buy more, but I've never struggled with this many. Do I buy X items just in case there's like a really trashy kind of... Do I get X items just in case there's a trashy boss battle? I mean, I have X defense. I feel like that's all you really need. I don't think I'm ever going to need, like, strengthening X items, like X attacks or X special attacks. So I think this is where we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode right before we go ahead and get into the Elite Four. I will probably get my entire team to level 62, just because that way it'll be kind of nice. Punchin's level 63 already, so we'll be ahead, but I'll get Roserade up to 62, I'll get Shylion 62, because I'm assuming they're going to be level 60. That's my guess. The trainer we just fought, Alice, had level 57 as our ace. I assume there's going to be at least a slight jump. Level 60 seems appropriate. If there is a champion at the end, he will probably have a team with an ace of like 65, I guess, is roughly what we're going to, which also fits with what the Dragalist had. I feel like 65 is like an area they're aiming for, so that is the plan. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!